Hey guys, it's Sarah. Thank you so much for watching. So today it is time for my January Shop My Stash monthly makeup basket, drawer, whatever you want to call it. Last month I showed you guys this little piece that I've been using to organize my makeup. I got this at a thrift store and I've been really enjoying it for just storing my monthly like Shop My Stash makeup. Also, before I get started, I had to show you guys these cute little beauty sponge holders. I got these for Christmas and they're just like $5 on Amazon. They come in a pack of 3, but you just set your sponge in there and it is able to dry completely because it's not holding in any moisture. So I just thought that was genius and I will link that in the description box. I've been looking for something like this for so long. I knew there had to be something like this out there because I'm always just like setting my sponge down on my desk whenever I'm done getting ready, and I feel like that's just not sanitary at all. So this is just a really cute solution to that. So this is the makeup I've chosen this month. I'm gonna go through and show it all to you, but I think I came to a realization this past month. I think I've just put way too much makeup in here for me to realistically focus on for an entire month. Last month I also didn't take into account that I would be out of town for 2 weeks out of the month, so it was hard for me to actually use everything that I put in here. So this time I've kept it a lot more minimal. I just have like 1 or 2 items from each category in here, and I feel like I'll actually be able to focus on everything that's in here, and it'll just be easier for me to not get too overwhelmed. So anyway, let's go ahead and start. I have it set up a little bit differently this time. So in this first section here in the front, I have just mostly face products. So this first one is the Paula's Choice Skin Balancing Invisible Finish Moisture Gel. It's quite a mouthful. This I was using as like a nighttime moisturizer, but it's not quite moisturizing enough for my skin this time of year. So instead, I'm gonna be using this kind of as a makeup prep like moisturizer. It almost has the feel of like a silicone primer, and it is clear, and so it's actually really nice as like a pre-makeup moisturizer because it really does kind of smooth out the skin, almost like some of those skin smoothing primers do. So that's going to be what I'll use this for this month. When I want to go for a more dewy, kind of glowy look, I have the First Aid Beauty Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer. I've really been enjoying this. I have just like the mini size, and it's really nice underneath makeup, but it definitely is very glowy. So when I don't want to look that glowy, I'll use the Paula's Choice moisturizer instead. So I've got those 2 picked out as kind of like my primers for the month. And then I also have this Covergirl Vitalist Go Glow Luminizing Lotion. This was in here last month as well. I'm really enjoying this product. This is nice as a primer, kind of similar to the coconut one from First Aid Beauty, or it can be used as a liquid highlight. It can be mixed in with foundation. It just has a lot of uses, and I really like this kind of a product this time of year, so I just want to continue using that this month because I'm enjoying it. And then back here, I just have my foundation, 2 concealers, and setting sprays. So this month I really just want to go back to my favorite. This is the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation. This was in my Best of 2018 video, and I just love this foundation, so I want to continue using this month and just keep enjoying it. Just like last month, I have the same 2 concealers. These are the only 2 concealers that I own right now. The Too Faced Born This Way, that's the one that I'll use for full coverage, and then the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Concealer. This is a much lighter coverage, just more like brightening type of concealer, so I'll just be using those, kind of depending on what kind of a look I'm going for. And then my setting spray, the NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray. I believe this was in here last month too, so I won't talk too much about that. And then back here in this front portion, I have 2 kind of face palettes. So now that my project pan is over, I want to focus on some different contour products, bronzers, highlighters, and blushes, because I had been trying to pan a contour duo with a highlighter and a contour and a blush. And so now that project pan is over, I'm kind of just regrouping right now. I haven't started my 2019 project pan yet, but that will be starting very soon. But in the meantime, I just want to focus on some things that have really not gotten enough love in my collection for a very long time. So this first one is the Wet n Wild MegaGlo Contouring Palette. This isn't my favorite, honestly, but I want to get some use out of it this month. It is a nice product. The contour is nicely pigmented and very smooth and easy to blend. It's just really dark, so I have to use a very light hand, but I still feel like I should give it some more attention this month. And then this side, I really want to experiment with using this as an under eye setting powder because I've heard a lot of people say that they like it for that, and I don't think I've tried it for that yet. So I just want to give this some more love this month. And then I also have my beloved e.l.f. face palette. This is, I think, their Natural Glow face palette. It has a matte bronzer, a highlight, and 2 blushes. This is what I'll mainly use for face products. I do have another blush in this drawer though that I'll show you in a second for the month, but those 2 face palettes I want to use a lot this month because I really haven't used those in a long time. So back here in this section I have some more like eye products. I've got 2 primers in here this month. One of them is just my usual Ulta Beauty matte eye primer, and then I also pulled out my NYX Glitter Glue. I know I'm definitely going to be using this tonight. I'm actually filming this on New Year's Eve. I haven't done my makeup yet, but I'm going to be using my Stila glitter, and so I want to use that with this because I feel like this will help keep it in place. Not that it doesn't stay in place on its own with the regular primer, but I think that that'll make it even better. Then I've got the Wet n Wild Retractable Brow Pencil. I have been neglecting this because I've been using the NYX one like non-stop. This isn't my favorite, but I do need to use it. It's not bad. I mean, it's usable. It's not my favorite, but I want to use this more this month. So the 2 palettes that I pulled out, I just want to keep it kind of simple. I didn't want to overwhelm myself and pull out too many palettes for the month. This isn't to say that I won't use some of my other palettes this month, but these are the 2 that I want to focus on. I just want to keep having fun with the e.l.f. Opposites Attract palette. I've been really enjoying this one. I posted recently a 2 looks 1 palette with this, and this is just a really fun palette. I'm enjoying it, so I want to just keep using it. Then I just pulled out a few single shadows and put them into this smaller Z palette that I have from ColourPop. Most of these are ColourPop, and then this one, and this one are from Makeup Geek. So kind of a mix. I don't really know if this group of colors even makes that much sense together, but a lot of these are ones that I haven't used a ton, and I just want to you know, try them out some more, try some different looks, and yeah, just see what kind of fun looks I can do with those. And then I realized that I have not been using my pencil liners very much at all lately, so I definitely want to use these some more. I just have the Jordana 12 Hour Made to Last liquid eyeliner pencil in the shade Black Point, so it's just their black pencil liner. I feel like I'm just not that big into pencil liners for the most part, but sometimes they can be nice for like really smoky looks. So that's one that I want to use this month, just a basic black liner. It's the only black pencil liner I have, and I need to use it. I don't even remember the last time I used that one. And then I also have the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in Fast Lane. This is like a deep teal. Really pretty, I just hardly ever reach for it, so there's that. And then of course the mascara that I'm working on right now, the Covergirl Supersizer. Really nice and lengthening, but it can be a little heavy on the lashes, I'll say that. Okay, I had to adjust the camera, but here is that bottom drawer. Way fewer things in here than last month. I think last month I just put way too many things in here, so I wanted to keep it simple, a little bit more minimal this month. I didn't want to crowd this drawer with way too many things. So one thing I have in here is just a little sample of the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. I just got a sample of this when I made a Sephora purchase, and I'm actually really liking this, but I want to use this up. There's actually a good bit of product in here, but I'm keeping it in here, and I'm like putting this product on top of it so that it doesn't dry out. It's yeah, probably not the best system, but oh, I didn't put a face powder in here, I just realized. Let me grab one. I'm gonna throw my Milani face powder. It's really the only face powder I have, but I'll go ahead and put that in this compartment. So yeah, I have the e.l.f. Smooth and Set Under Eye Powder in here. This is just what I use to set my under eyes every day. Then I have another blush that I wanted to pull out. This blush I have not used in forever, so that's why I grabbed it, because I was like, this blush needs some attention. It was kind of just like shoved in the back of my drawer. This is the Terramare Mineral Blush in the shade Rosy. It is a loose powder blush. Whoa, it all fell into the sifter part. But this is a really nice blush. I do really like it. I don't normally love loose powder products, but it is a beautiful blush, so I want to use that some more this month. I've been using the Lauren Brooke blush that was in my project pan like non-stop, so I'm ready to focus on other things. And then of course I have the 2 that are in this e.l.f. palette as well that I can use. So 3 nice blush options for this month. I mean, as always, I'm not restricting myself to just what's in here. I still am allowing myself to use the rest of my collection. These are just the things that I'm focusing on. Okay. So lip products. Oh wait, well, let's do this first. So this is the Dimension Nails Single Loose Pigment in the shade Nori. This was the eyeshadow that my friend Jess, also known as J Homie here on YouTube, did a collab with this brand, and I have yet to play with this. This was in here last month, and I never got around to using it, so I want to definitely make time to use this month. Really excited about that. I think that the NYX Glitter Glue will come in handy when I do that. Alright, so now we are down to just lip products. These are the lip products I want to use this month. 2 of these are new. So these are the 2 Bite Beauty lipsticks that were in the Sephora birthday gift. So it came with a, you probably already know this, but it came with a crayon in the shade Glacé, and this is just a beautiful like mauve-y brown. And then also the lipstick in the shade Chai. I was wearing this in a couple of my recent videos. Beautiful, just like brownish mauve. Both of these are actually really similar shades, but definitely shades that I really enjoy wearing. They go with a lot of different kinds of makeup looks, so those are nice to have. And then I want to keep up the momentum with my Milani lip liner in Spice. This was in my project pan. Even though the project pan is over, I still love using this, and it'll go really well with those 2 Bite lipsticks. So I'm going to keep this in here this month and keep focusing on it and see how much more I can use up. And then the Ofra liquid lipstick in the shade Laguna Beach. It's all worn off there. This is in their old packaging, but this is a really pretty pink liquid lipstick, and I haven't worn it in a while. Lastly, this is another thing I haven't worn in forever. This is the Wet n Wild lipstick in Violet's Kiss. It's a purple lipstick. Very intense, but I just want to try to create like a fun look this month with that. Alright, so that is it for this month's everyday makeup basket. I'm really glad that I decided to put fewer things in this month. I think last month I was just overwhelmed with how much was in here, and this month I'll really actually be able to focus on each and every one of these products, and so I'm really excited about that. Last month I had a lot of new products in here. This month it's a lot more like old products, things I haven't used in a while that I've had for a long time, so I'm excited about that too. I always love shopping my stash. So anyway, that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.